Hi. God, I sound like the character on Laugh-In. Hi. I forget the name. I forget the magic word. Farkle. Something like that. Anyways, my true story of seeing David Faustino, who played Bud Bundy on Married with Children for the second time, our meet and greet at Steel City Con. You can't tell I'm having problems right now because the heat is up and my allergies are kicking in again. And if you all saw those pictures on my Facebook with my allergy test, you know I'm really going through a hell of a time right now. Anyways, back to the story. I walk up to David at his booth, and I look him in the eye, and I said, point blank, and I got a witness to verify this too, actually. And I looked at him, and I said, you probably don't remember meeting me 5 years ago. And he looked at me and said, I remember you exactly. He says, in fact, I was thinking about you this week. I said, really? He said, yeah. He told me that his house, a water pipe burst, and while they were getting it fixed, they've been staying at different places until it gets fixed. And he says, I went back into the house because I remembered you giving me DVDs of things that I have done that I don't have, and I didn't have. He said, and I walked into the house, and these are his exact words. He said to me, I walked into the house and I said, where the fuck are those DVDs? I don't want nothing happening to them. His words, not mine. I said, really? He said, yeah. He says, I got a question for you. I said, what's that? He says, can you make me another set? I said, sure. I said, no problem. I said, no problem at all. And so I said, in fact, I got one here for you now. And I got one for Katie, since she's right there next to you, over there. And I got one here for Christina, if you can mail one out to Christina for me. Of all of you at Christina's Walk of Fame ceremony. He said, oh, that's pretty damn cool. He says, and you don't mind at all making me another set? I says, no. I says, I just need a good mailing address to mail them to. He says, what if I gave you my address and you mail them to me? I said, that'll work. That's fine. I said, that's terrific. I said, I can do that. He said, great. I actually had him write down his address on an, what the hell, those folders you get at the 1 hour photo places that you stuff your photos in after you get them made. I had him write on that. And then he told me, he says, hold on. He says, I'm going to walk this over to Katie so I can give it to her. So I watched him as he walked over to Katie Seagal. And after she got done talking to a fan, I heard her say, what's up, David? And he says, I can hear him say, this guy over there brought you this DVD. And I heard him explain to her exactly what I've done for him 5 years ago. So she's starting to look out, and the person I was with pushes me out so she could see where I'm at. And I'm waving, and she waves. And she looks over at me, and she says, so anything that I have done in movies and TV, you can make me a copy of it and send it to me. I said, yeah. I said, ain't no problem at all. She's like, well, how do I get it? And David came up and says, well, why don't you have him mail them to me, and then once I get them, I'll mail them out to you. And Katie said, that's no problem. And she said, that'll work. And she looked over at me and she says, well, thank you. And I blew her a kiss. I went like that. So now, because of David Faustino, I have an in with Katie Seagal. And I've actually already burned 3 DVDs for Katie already. And even her earlier beginnings, her first, her second, and her third TV appearances in TV movies that she's done. So she's going to be shocked when she gets these DVDs. So then David comes back over, And he says, you want me to sign anything for you? I said, well, I brought a picture here for you. And I brought out the one that we did 5 years ago, and he signed that one, which I placed on my Facebook page already, underneath David Faustino's album that I made for him on my page. And then he says, come here, give me a hug. I'm like thinking to myself, oh my God, David Faustino's going to hug me. Oh, if I should die tomorrow, I'd be happy. I mean, because he's short like me, as you can tell by the cover page picture I have posted of us two together. He is short like me. I've always been so crushing on that man ever since I've seen him. I mean, seriously. He is so damn, pardon the expression, he is so damn fucking hot. And as we age, he's still fucking cute. I'm sorry, he's still cute. And I would still sleep with that boy if he says, today. But anyways, I digress. So that's the story of me and David Faustino and our second meeting ever. So now I've become friends with David. David gave me an in with Katie Seagal, and I couldn't be any more happier. I mean, every time I go to these things and I meet these people and they find out what I do and I send them the things or actually even give them things there at the same time that we're all there together, they couldn't be more grateful, and I couldn't be more grateful for getting things in return from them because I gave back to them. I'm not there just to take and have them sign pictures with no to this person or to that person. I'm there for them, and when I get pictures signed, I make sure it's made out to me so they don't think for sure that I'm going to go sell them off of eBay because all it has on there is their signature. I am not that kind of person. And those are the kind of people that kind of ruin it for people like me because they got to charge outstanding prices because of what they do. Which isn't fair to me, especially since I don't work, I can't work, and I don't got much income coming in. So that actually is not fair to me for those people to do that to people like me. So that's why I'm there for the stars. I give back to them, and they give back to me free of charge, which works out perfectly because they know that I'm there for them, and I came to see them and didn't want anything from them because I gave back to them. And that's my story. I hope you liked it. And thank you for following me. I got pictures coming of places that I've been to. I've been to 2 museums, 2 fairgrounds, and took a lot of pictures. So I'll be waiting. I'm sure you'll be waiting to see those too. So thank you. Have a good day and try and stay cool because this heat is killing me. Bye.